Already an early mistake by the 36, who is a newcomer, but the 11 and the 18 teammates up in front. That is Tata and who's in the 11 this season? I don't remember numbers from last. Yeah, okay, it's Cobra and Tata. So guys that we saw last season at the end were really good. All right, we're good to go now. And third though is Jordan Dog, someone who is kind of like the old gun in this field, the old guard who. Oh, it's the 4-car hits the wall hard. Comes back from a hiatus. But that might give him some, I guess, front-end damage and side damage, so that might harm him later in the stage. We'll see how he continues to roll on. But the 95 gets underneath the 34. See the 13 of... Oh, that's not Leppy. Who's in the 13? That is Leppy. All right, so... '66 having a rough go early on at Kentucky. Honestly, it's one of those tracks where it's a rhythm track, but it is really fun to race, and that's why we're seeing some great racing. You see the 95 underneath the, I think that's a 7 car now? Yes, that is the 7. He gets around him. Can he clear? Here comes the 7 underneath him again. But nope, they seem to file out. I'm going to go up to the front, though. And then we have R.D. If I remember correctly, it was about the situation where they were up front. There was, I guess, 11. He got lapped or whatnot, and Tata decided to stay behind him, use a little bit of his draft, and he just pulled away from, I guess, the other saving cars, and it helped him win. And then this week, they did an appeal. There was initially a penalty set by Mets, but after that, they actually appealed it, and they got it finalized, but they did change the rules, I'm pretty sure, to make it, I guess, less accessible to, I guess, team working. If a lap car is in front of you, they have to pull over now. They cannot stay in front of you. They cannot stay behind you. They just have to pull over and let you go under 5 to go in the race. So that is a new rule set this week, which is going to be fun and interesting to see throughout the season. But as I'm talking, we have a battle for the lead. The 11 car is trying to make a move. They're going to... He slides up! This could be his week. He has speed here. I promise you he's got speed here. I practiced with him earlier. I know I didn't make the race, but he's got really good speed here. Expect him to potentially win tonight. But it's going to be fun. Going back to the field. Fisher Racing in the 95. Okay. That's who Fisher is. Yep, he's running solidly inside the top 10. Under Yoshi. Yep, there's 2 Yoshis in the field, so that's going to be confusing for some. If I'm not mistaken. Who is new? Oh, someone! 10 car hit the wall hard! Something happened in the rear. 10 car got loose, and he died. Yeah, Coda's been dying, and he's been dying in practice, too. The practice lobbies, he was dying a lot. Oh, yeah. So, new names that you guys may have not seen last week. I think they were running next last week. LA Fatality, I'm trying to find him. I can't find him right now, but there's a lot of guys. Yep. Dirtiest Cat in the 77. He's new, I think, this week. I know him from another league. Comical in the one he ran last week. Witt is back. He lagged out early in the race last week, so he hopes to make it through this one. I think he's got decent speed. I don't know about Kentucky, but it'll be fun. Oh yeah, Harris. SP is technically new as well. SP is new, so they welcome in to 66. So far, I haven't... Oh! 42 of Hidden Truth, 2 cars around! Yep. That's going to be a caution. Yep, Hidden is also new, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Did he run last week? Okay. Alright, so another lag out. Yoshi Racing, he's one of the premier guys who just joined up. He's in the 27. He just got ahead of the 4 car, so he's moving his way through the field slowly but surely with Sterlo. And the 32 as well, as they qualified 1, 2, 3, which kind of made it difficult for me. That rhymed. I like that. All right. NASCAR guy in the 49, he makes his return. I don't think he ran. Did he run at Dega? I don't think he did. Okay, so hopefully can make the full race this time. He's in the 49. Tyreek Speed, we know about him. Let's hope he doesn't do a Tyreeking, but we know he's got speed. That's literally his name. But there's been a change up front. Look who's in the lead now. Hendrick, as we've gone through the field, there's a new leader, and it's R&D. You know, I'm surprised they didn't call a caution for that Medicine, that Hidden Truth incident. I'm surprised they didn't call a caution for that, because that was 2 cars from what I saw on the screen, but it might have been different on theirs. But R&D made his way through the Joe Gibbs Toyotas and Jordan Dog to pass them. Remember, he was in 4th about 3 to 4 laps ago, and he's just moving right now. So he's got a good car in the middle of this run. Let's see if he can hang on, as the main thing about this track is, from what I've heard from multiple people, is long run longevity. They want a long run. I know Georgia wants a long run because his car's really good on the long run. As we see the 42 on pit road, repairing his damage, etc. But I wonder when pit stops are going to come, because I don't know the fuel run. I know the stages, though. Oh, 11 car gets loose. So, you already said it before. So let me get my notes real quick. So, stage 1, you already said it before, it's 39. Stage 2 is 37, so a little bit shorter. And then 50. Here they come. Yep, with another car as well. The 95 of Fisher and the 48 of Normie. Good entry by those two. Here comes 11. Cobra. Crucial mistake. Gotcha. So Georgia's now back up to 3rd. He got around the 11 of Cobra. Yoshi the 3 wide back here with Go Dogs, the 11, 12 car of Big Sean. Here comes Big Sean. He gives a little bit of a bumper to Yoshi as they're all battling back here. Leppy's on pit road. I don't know if Banjo pitted. I don't think he has yet. Exo in the 41. Do Prime in the 73. He's going to be fun to watch this season. LA Fatality, yeah, he came from last season. We remember him winning at Charlotte's. It was controversial, but it's good to see him back in the 4 car, so he's going to be someone to watch later in this race, as he's currently behind the 3 pole sitters as we see them getting around the 2 car. Proto also in. Yep. Ooh, Harris. Did he already? No, don't. Really? Come on! Bruh. Dog. Yeah, he was struggling a little bit in the wall. Been struggling so far in his debut early on, but we're looking to see if it can improve throughout the night. See King Coda and Big Sean also battling now. As Coda went down pit road, I think he repaired his damage earlier. Who is our leader? Is it still... As we see Georgia now challenging for 2nd. He's got speed. Oh, Tots on the apron. I'm telling you right now. Georgia told me pre-race he wants a long run here because he feels like his car is one of the best in the long run, so he's getting it early on, as we've not had a caution so far early on in this race. So he's getting it. He's hopefully going to make moves, as we see Go Dogs coming out of pit road, coming out right in front of the leaders. Well, here comes Georgia. I don't know if Winnie's going to make him. I don't think he can yet. I want to see when he makes it, but I'll probably just follow him for a little bit. As you see the 2-car outsider? Yep, you just said that. I keep forgetting. Oh, Tata. Alright, they're pushing one another, I think. The real... I think Dude's about to come down the pit road eventually. He's got his tires blinking a little bit. So the 48 Norm, he's sending it on Fisher. He get close on him. They're 3 wide. Oh, 1 car on the wall. He's hooked to it. Oh, Go Dogs went around, huh? I was... Typical Go Dogs. I'm joking. But come on, Go Dog, man. You have to die. If you're gonna die, don't die in front of the leaders. That's my saying. Or if you're gonna die, at least, like, I don't know. Luckily, I'm taking one out. I saw the 1 car tap the wall as soon as he did that as well. That's what's crazy. As I see the 16 of Sturlo coming down the pit road. So now the people are oh, Sturlo slides up in front of the 4 car. Almost killed him. Yeah, pit road. Hendrick, if you, I think you were watching the premiere race with us in that duel. Pit road is sketchy in 2020 cars. I feel like, remember, this series hasn't run NXT at all. In their history of this series, they have not run NXT. So they have to get you 2020s. Tom Uncle coming out. We see a lot. I actually just saw a huge group come down pit road. Yeah, a huge group. About 7 cars just come down pit road. It's 27, the 32. A lot of cars towards the rear of this pack, but they're quick. 73 of Duke Prime. So a lot of cars just came down the pit road. Oh God, there's a huge pack. There's a huge pack back here. The 48, the 95, the 37. We got some action. We got some action back here with King Coda. Here comes Fisher on the bottom of the 3 wide back here on the front stretch. Good action for the mid-pack. Good. He is still scored the leader. Did that battle with Duke Prime and company. He just got past. I remember talking about him, but he's doing some kind of fuel strat. As I think the current, I don't know though. Oh, 34 nearly got in front of Mets. I can't. I'm telling you right now, there's a huge pack of around 10th or like 15th all grouped up now, which I'm loving the battling. Old Steel Carrot gets in the bumper of the 9 as we continue to see them battling back here for around 10th place. The last points paying spot is in the hands of Duke Prime in the 73. So that's going to be fun watches. We have the 4 car hounding him down fatality. Steel Carrot runs a little wide there, but he's going to get the run off the corner. I can't get over to our leader. So wait, what happened to Cobra? Did something happen to Cobra? He was top 3. He was top 3, wasn't he? The 27 is he lapped or is he on the? So that's Yoshi Racing. Okay. Well, I was thinking he's on the lead lap because I haven't seen him all race. Somehow magically got up to... If he's third... They're 3 wide! Oh, go dogs! Watch out, there's go dogs! Oh no! They make some contact! Yep. Oh, go dogs! He's in 24! Oh, 24! On the 48 tape! Go dogs being a hazard. He's gonna stack up the people behind him. Go dogs is having a go dogs night, huh? Rough night for him so far. And remember, remember there's a bet 19 or under. If he doesn't get that, then everyone's gonna clown on him. Just remember that. Oh yeah, Leppy's quick. Love to see Leppy running well. Of course he's on my team, duh. But he's also really quick, and I believe he deserves to be in Premier as well, alongside me, but he loves NXT. Wait. God, Godog is live with this? He's 32nd. Oh, 95 Fisher got an 11. A little bit, Cobra. Are we sure Yoshi Racing isn't on the lap? Because he is, so he's currently second. That's crazy. That's crazy. He started in the rear. How the hell did he jump? You asked me, how did he jump? Oh, Fisher! Okay, they keep it straight. As I see, Leppy hits the wall a little bit. The fact that he jumped every one of the Premier guys and then held on to second and actually passed everyone is crazy to me. How the hell did he do that? I don't ask questions. Who's in the 7? I will tell you right now, I saw Proto send it on the last turn 4. He had the points paying position and lost it off the corner to fatality. So he sent it too hard and he lost the fatality. So he lost crucial playoff points. Points in general, as he missed a race last week. Or he ran last week, but it was bad. Which one? I'm joking. I'm joking. Listen, what did anyone else call him again? I don't remember either. He's gonna clear that 27 off of 1 and 2. Does he make a move in 3 and 4? No, he decides to push. Making the smart business decision there. As you see, Tata leads. Here comes the 11 car. He's not being patient. He has Normie underneath him, as his Normie's gonna get underneath him. Top 2 are starting to pull away, but Yoshi has it side by side behind him. Now Tata's under pressure from that 13 machine. He's got some good pace in that 13. I want to see it on the long run. Can he keep pace with that 18? I tell you, the amount of wide I'm seeing right now. 3 wide on the front stretch with Sterling. Sterling's the hot position right now. Oh! 5 car in the wall! He got side chipped. He got side chipped. Oh, 10 car gets loose. They keep it straight. Yeah, it was one of those, what happens in these cars a lot is someone gets slidey and they guess you come up on their side panel and you hit them and they basically get free as hell. And you lose it, hit the wall. It sucks sometimes. Oh my god, my audio's gone. Someone needs a host. Okay. Tanya right now. Proto all over Sterlo, like holding him down aggressively too. Exo. Oh, here comes the 95 making a move. I can't get over to him. Damn it. I don't know where the scroll is. Where the f is the 95? I'm going to miss the battle. Oh yeah, here they come. They're going too wide. 27 now up to second. He's going to make a move on Leppy. Here comes the 48 sending it down there. Is he able to hold it? He does. Here comes Normie to second. Here comes the other Yoshi, the actual Yoshi. That's Yoshi racing in the 27. And that's Yoshi in the 24 as well. Two Yoshis running up front. We love that green fella who spits out his tongue or something. I don't know. He's got Yoshi pushing him. Oh, into the wall a little bit. Taps it. Fisher's also being impressive tonight. Good run for him so far, but it's only stage 2. Mack is returned. Oh, 95 slides up. He kept it straight somehow. That was so close. That usually ends up in a wreck in these cars, but I don't know how they saved it. What a save by the 95 and the 18 and everyone in this pack, because that could have been a big one. He hit the apron a little bit, slid his tires in front of them. Should have gone around, but he saved it. I think Tata wants to get clear of that 95 because he can't run. He can't get the exit he wants. He has to be Curtis. Oh, 73 is a little doozy. Oh, here comes Sterlo. Is that Sterlo or Normie? That's Normie. No, that is Sterlo. Oh, nope. He made a mistake. He made a mistake. Oh, around the floor goes. Huge hold. And no one hits him. No, someone just hit him. That's a huge pile up. 19. Oh, my God. They're rolling. They're rolling. No. Jesus. I forget there's a... I forget. Oh, God. Arca brakes my NASCAR guy. Arca brakes my NASCAR guy. He just killed Proto. Hey, I just saw the first instance of Arca brakes, and it was by NASCAR guy. That's funny. He just killed people on the wall. Well, first, like you said, first caution of incidents with 30. Is it 33 or 34? Yeah, but now we'll... And only one... Yeah, exactly. I swear the Mets incident was a caution, but that was crazy. I went to, like, one of the cameras on the backstretch. I just started seeing some guys just... little tumbles, you know? for me. He got up to second. He got around Yoshi. And you think that? Oh, what's the fuel run? What's the fuel run? Okay, so then it's definitely possible. The only thing I'm worried about is tires. If you're not really good on managing your tires, I'd pit on shoes. Because you can, I think you can make it on field. I think you start at 30 if I'm not mistaken now. You said that. Alright, then they can definitely make it here. It's just about conserving your tires and making sure you make it on tires. That's the problem. I would say if you don't care about, if you can conserve your tires, pit on this and don't pit on shoes. If you can't conserve your tires, pit on shoes. It's not worth coming down twice. But we'll see. They're finally using it. That is NASCAR guy, the guy who was involved in the incident. Who ARCA braked. He was the ARCA brake contestant, ARCA brake of the week. I'm going to X though, cause alright, just call him racing. We're gonna call 27 racing today, okay? Because we also, someone's asking me how do I do Twitch on Xbox. It's not a subscription. You don't have to buy anything. It's mainly you hit that stream thing, you gotta connect it to your Twitch, and then you should be able to go live. It's literally an option under captures. The 3, yeah, he's got decent speed here. I'm hoping he finishes well, because I feel like he's got speed, but I think he was involved in that whole, like, backstretch mess of cars. That was like a 20... no, yeah. No, what's crazy, I was like, oh, wait, they didn't hit him, and then I just see the back half of the pack just pile it up in the backstretch. Which, hey, Yoshi's doing pretty well. Hey, Yoshi's doing pretty well today. I agree, I agree, Yoshi is, he's a good pick. Both of the, no, Yoshi is really good at this track, you know. I can't distinguish both. Yeah, just have a whole team of Yoshis, in my opinion. I just rename everyone in the server Yoshi. That'd make it so complicated for us commentators. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Go Dogs. We can call him Slow Dogs. He has to be Go Dogs forever, so we can call him Slow. It just works better. He did make a plate race, yes. He did make the plate race, but have you seen him tonight? His over-under was 19, and he's in 32nd currently. No, wait, Go Dogs is... he's doing... Yeah. I knew right now... Mets and the 19 on Master Kelly came down pit road. But now that we have those guys that started 1, 2, 3, I think inside the top 10, it's going to be fun to see how they race this out compared to the guys who've been fast currently in this race, like the 13, like the 48, like the 18, and the 24. They've all been quick But they weren't the pole for a reason. There's 3 premier guys who's qualified 1, 2, 3, but had to drop back to the race. It's going to be fun to see them battle with these NXT guys.
So I mentioned with Sterla about how well he was last season in the Premier Series. Obviously, the full story was he was leading the race, and then if I'm not mistaken, he disconnected, was unable to finish the race. And as a result, that ended up happening for a couple more weeks.
And then we had a fuel strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So... yeah, that was kind of crazy for those last few weeks as he got a new Xbox 360. But here we go. Yoshi gets a bad restart. Here comes the other Yoshi to his bottom. Nope, never mind. He's not clear. Here comes the 24 to the bottom of the 27. He's going to try to make a move to pass. Here comes Normie. Battle for the lead for 3rd and 4th as well. They're side by side all the way through the 10th as we see someone get loose. 33 round into the field.
Supra hitting to 62.
Oh, NASCAR guy does it again. He does it again.
Big Shot involved. King Coda, Cowboy Tech involved. There's NASCAR guy. The 96 involved.
Another caution. Cautions breed cautions, and with a big field like this, that is hilariously and unhilariously true. Georgia Dog, he started out really well early on. You remember him being inside the top 5? I don't see him anywhere inside the top 10. I think he's outside the top 20.
It looked like it was a light bluish car that took a shot to the inside wall.
It was someone got very free and they got pushed down and then they hit the wall. Or no, it was 73 of Dew. It was a green car. He got very loose, lost it, and then he technically hooked a right and the big one ensued. I saw the 73 go down and then saw them veer to the right.
So looks like everyone up in the front staying out here. I think pits is closed. Unless if some people are electing to still go down anyways.
God, they've done so bad. They've had these 2 cautions have put Go Dogs back on the lap.
Lee, I'll get you an update. Let me check on the onboards.
Go Dogs over under was the 19th position. He's currently 34.
Right now it's stage 2. We're on lap 18 of 37, so 20 to go in stage 2. We still have stage 3 left. And that's at least 50 laps.
God. It's just funny to me.
Still having fields of 100. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this has to be the biggest field for NXT. Has to be.
Is it 37? We could have had
you can make the case.
We could have had a full 39 field if they
and then have me as the 40th and final spot. That was how big it was. You can't get bigger than that.
Exactly. You literally can't physically, but they don't allow that. Sad about that because I did qualify top 10, but I will take my loss because I didn't get it 8, which sucked. So, but it's been fun.
Now will lead this group in, but he stays out.
I can't stop laughing at
Who's going to be the first taker? Looks like Portsmouth Pack, 77 of Dirtiest Cat, the first one in, bringing Cobra and others around that area with. A lot of those cars that got collected in the accident.
There's a lot of cars. Georgia Dog stays out. No, there's like 17 cars staying out here, Hendrick. I don't know if they're gonna pit on choose. I don't think they are.
I wouldn't at this point.
Yeah, if you're staying out, you got a huge group behind you. Why? Oh,
Pacer, though, well, technically, yes, that was the big one, but that was the second big one.
Exactly. A lot of the wrecks tonight are going to be big ones. We got a huge field. There's some guys who I don't like to sound rude. They're kind of like me in a way, where they just head first into a wreck and they can't avoid it. I usually hit the brakes, but some of these guys won't hit the brakes, and we'll probably see some flips tonight. We've already seen like 3, but
so when we get back around here, we'll hit the choose. So we'll see where everyone picks. I would assume Normie would definitely take the bottom line here. His teammates should probably follow him. I'm interested to see where the 13 and 27 go. And as you talked about with those guys trying to go back in one more time, I think NASCAR guy is the first guy in this time.
Oh, Sterling goes to the outside. The only car, the 2 premier guys go to the outside lane. I'm surprised by that. Oh, did they not do choose?
Might have postponed it, trying to get everyone to get back in line.
Yep.
But the 49, I believe, was the one that did go in that time. There he is. So right now, the 48 in front, Mr. Normie. Stage 1 was concluded with the 18 car of Tate ahead winning that stage. Here is where he is running at the moment. Very well in the top 10.
Top 5. Yep, it's solid for him. Not top 5, my apologies, but top 10, not bad for him. Max Snipes is just outside the top 10 in that 21 machine.
Tate running in 6th right now.
Currently having a solid run for himself. I think he's around 11th.
Alright, let's try this one again. We'll see if we are able to choose, and if so, will it be the same as last time? And it doesn't look like it from this look. Leppy, first one on the top. The 27 goes with Sterlo, goes to the bottom.
Yep. Wait, Sterlo, he didn't choose the bottom last time, remember that?
Yeah, he picked the top, yes, he picked the top, and then he saw the 13 and the 27 do it.
Yep, they saw his decision from earlier and decided to try to do it before him, so now he's stuck on the bottom, which could be the preferred lane if the bottom gets a good run. I'm interested to see how they get a good restart here as EXO jumps up to the 4th row with the 38 as well. Is that the 38 or the 34? I think this is the 34. They have unique schemes tonight for some reason. They decided to do the good-looking schemes, in my opinion. No, it's 38. Who's in the
38 of NV Redneck. One of those making his debut tonight. Here he is. In that white with blue striped Faz Ford.
Front row Motorsports. We love to see them
in
the field represented for the first time in a little bit.
Normie and Leppy, row 1. See how this restart goes. Will we avoid another big one here by the end of the stage?
Here we go.
Back to green. And
good restart. That was a solid restart by Leppy, all things considered. We see the 38 jump out of line almost immediately. Here comes Sterlo. Here comes the 34. 18 on the apron. That's a bad spot for the 18. He slides up into the 21. They keep it straight. They got a check up off the 1 and 2.
Oh, stack up with Cobra and Steel Carrot. They were able to get going.
A huge stack up. Do they keep it straight? They do. Good job by the boys back there as we see Sterlo and Leppy battling 3rd and 4th. 2 teammates right now in this field as we see the 27 of Yoshi Racing pushing the 16 by the 13, trying to gain a position as well. The outside lane, if you can do it right, you should be able to clear them as we see Normie and Yoshi. 24, Yoshi. Oh, Sterlo, here comes Sterlo. To the bottom lane for second.
We're actually going to go on board here with someone who is still not on the racetrack. Let's actually use the Wick Cam this time by. Let's watch the field go by the 8 car just to give him some sense of purpose here.
That's horrible.
You got to use every camera possible.
That's horrible, bro.
Sorry, I just wanted to give you the extra seconds of screen time. As the 27 is by 24 for 3rd.
Here comes Sterlo. He's got a good run. Tata on the bottom of 3 wide back here around 7th. As Max Snipes has also made his way through the field. And Tata clears them. Here comes Stein. Yoshi getting very loose. 24 up the track. He's going to lose all the track position he gained. Yoshi to the back.
Just like that, the top 3 in a breakaway as Stein trying to get below the 18, pushes him up the racetrack just a bit there through 1 and 2.
Oh, 13 of Leppy also struggling early. Oh, they get loose.
Sterlo for the top spot right now.
Trying to get up to him.
G-Wake, thanks for the raid. Welcome to everyone that just joined in. This is the 2nd race of the NXT season at Kentucky. We started out with 36 cars on this racetrack. Only 1 so far is disconnected. That was lit. Just used the whip cam for that. But so far, 2 big accidents. Those were the only cautions for incidents. The stage 1 winner was the 18 of Tata. And right now, out in front is the 16 of Sterlo.
Yep, one of the guys who's in Premier. So sadly, we are seeing a Premier driver lead. But Normie's showing a good fight right now. Stein, he's also up to 4th now. So Premier guys, the 1-2 qualifier, 1-2-3 qualifiers are now inside the top 5, and we could see a little bit of changing guard throughout this race. I knew it was going to happen eventually, but now it has, and I'm interested to see if any of the other NXT guys can start to group up and run inside this top 5 with.
Do want to report we have lag coming from the 9 of Tyreek Speed. He is just going back and forth in mid-pack. That could be a little concerning.
Yeah, we could have a Tyreek. I kind of expected it. I can't believe it took this long.
And there he goes. Really he's on the way. He's in the grass. Tough break from Tyreek. Also, Fisher Racing was in the grass. And
yeah,
the
I saw someone
still on
up
the
front in
yellow
the
line.
grass.
There he is. Still trying to get back up to speed here.
Where's the wood cam? I'm sad to use him too, but I kind of need that now. Where is he?
For the lead once again. The 48 of Normie trying to get
41 around! Oh, he didn't run into the field. 41 of Exo goes around. Exo has spun out. Yep, only 1 car involved. How many laps did he go on stage?
I will actually get a check on that right now, but we just had a big block for the lead on the front stretch with Sterlo and Normie. But that has brought the 27 of Yoshi Racing and the 32 of Stein into the group.
Well, Yoshi's been here. He just hasn't been able to make a move on that 48. He's really just stuck behind him. That's the 32 of Stein. He's starting to pull away from Tata.
We have 8 laps to go. Harrison to the wall. The front stretch. 2-car round on the front stretch. That's the outsider. With 8 laps to go, this is going to be
95 also around.
Cars involved.
2-car might have gone around as well. So that's going to be our 3rd caution of the night.
As we get to lap 31 of 37 in stage 2, it looks like caution number 3 for an incident is about to happen right here. They're actually going to keep it green.
No caution.
They may be talking it over. We're going to give it another lap here and see what the call is.
Oh, 48's being challenged by the 27. 27's all over his bumper.
The Cowboy Tech on board cam. Well, I will, again, remind everybody, you can use those channel points to get on board with someone that you request for 5 laps for 500 channel points. But I will check it on the 3. There he is. He was one of those cars that got collected in the accident.
Caution is out. Someone's in the grass. All right, they keep it straight. Okay, caution is out for the 3rd
caution
time.
number 3. And with that, that will be the last caution in the stage because we are about to get the 5 to go. So now, what do you do here if you're someone around 10th place?
Lee, you should watch speed. I'm joking. Watch whoever you want. I see your stream. I'm watching that.
Let's see what happens here. We will have pit road open one final time this stage. If I'm someone in the top 5, I would definitely stay out. But if I'm
not
someone
pitting.
that's in
Top
the back
10.
half of the top 10, then maybe. Depends.
Would you? I mean, there's 30 cars. If half of them decide not to pit, you're stuck in the rear.
Yes, but I would not be
leaders a pit.
Yeah, look at that. A good chunk in.
How many cars stay out?
Normie stays out. Tata stays out.
All right.
Yoshi,
so here's my
the
thinking.
24, stays out. That's the top 3.
So if you decide to pit here, do you pit
Redneck.
on stage break? Do you pit on stage break if you pit here, Hendrick? What is your game plan here? Do you pit on stage break if you pit here?
I would pit at the end of the stage break regardless.
So you're basically losing track position. You're basically losing track position no matter what if you pit, unless you gain it on this restart.
Yeah, so top 5, Normie, Tata, the 24 of Yoshi, the 38 of NV Redneck, and then the 88 of Georgia Dog, the top 5. Steel Carrot in the 37 also stayed out, running in the 6th spot. A couple others right behind him. There you see it, the 19 of Master Killer, the 9 of Tyreek, the 10 of King Coda, and then the 49 of NASCAR Guy. They all stay out.
And Coda's been struggling early on.
That is the top 10 right there in the frame that all stayed out.
Who's the leader right now?
Leader right now is Normie.
Alright, so Normie, one of the top guys, stayed out. It'll be fun to see how this restart is. Georgia Dog, someone who ran very well early on. has decided to stay out, and only one car inside the top 5 chose the top, and that's the
Steel
38.
Carrot also chose the top. You'll see him on the outside of row 2.
I don't know about this decision, but with all those cars, you guys need to control both lanes, and now you gave Sterlo and Stein, the 27 as well, an option to go on the outside and clear majority of them. So it's gonna be fun to watch this restart, especially 5th on back. All right, I need to get up to Norma. Wait, a fun one, Hendrick. I can't wait. And we're under 5 to go, right?
Yes, we are under 5 to go. So for those of you unfamiliar with this rule, regardless of what stage it is, if we're in the final 5 laps, there can be no cautions for incident. It is just race it all the way to the end of the stage or the race.
It's going to be fun to watch as we got the 38, a newcomer in the series, and then we have an old guy, or not really old. He came in last season part-time, replacing.
I want to add a quick note here.
But
Stage 2 last week was won by a rookie driver in the 38. Can it happen again? This time, NV Redneck has a chance, but he has to get by Normie. NASCAR guy out.
Someone pulled out of line.
Back to green.
Yeah, really out of line. I don't know what his game plan was there. Blocks it immediately as we're coming back with 3 to go in stage number 2. Single file between the top 2 as I see Redneck holding on behind Yoshi, the 3 wide back there already, Hendrick. Oh my god, they're stacking up.
At least from 3rd on back, the top 2 in their own little group.
Steel Carrot stuck on the top. Here comes a 27
flying
right now.
That car around here in the back. That was 34 of Banjo to the go.
Here comes Teja using the apron here.
Moves him up the track. The 27 of Yoshi Racing at. He's up the 5th. Let's see if he makes the 3 wide. He does.
Stein is also on fresh tires. Remember that.
Yoshi Racing with a head of steam.
We're coming to white flag for stage number 2. Who is going to win it? Teja hits the apron. He's got that outside lane. He's got the run. On the outside on fresh tires.
White flag in stage 2. Yoshi Racing went from being out of the top 5 to the lead.
He clears him as the top 3 continue to battle. I think that's it for stage number 4 unless he makes a mistake here. Hits the wall.
Remarkable pass from Yoshi Racing, threading the needle.
Here, the battle for second team up.
Ununanimously, Yoshi Racing with his first stage win of the season in ODRL Nxt.
Oh my god, I'm looking back on Wit or Leppy's stream. There's so many cars. Good god. Look at the pack. This is the biggest field I've seen, and this actually is the largest race.
The stage 2 winner, Stein in 2nd. The other Yoshi, the 24 car in 3rd. Head-to-head
the one running for
4th.
points.
Normie in the 48 in 5th. Tampax in 6th. NV Redneck in 7th. Georgia Dog 8th. Steel Carrot 9th. Exo Austin 10th. That concludes stage 2. And now on to stage 3. But what a head of steam that the 27 had there starting on the backstretch with 2 to go.
I didn't see the full thing because I was watching the battle because Tata and I guess
phenomenal to see.
The battle between Tata and Normie was heating up, and those 2 caused themselves to lose the stage, in my opinion, as Yoshi got on the outside of them. It's kind of like that Denny Hamlin and I guess it was it Joey Logano that one year? Where they literally killed one another and let Kyle Busch win or something? I don't know what year
you're right,
it was.
on the wrong track. 52
yeah,
to
it kind of
go.
looked
That was
like
from 2013. But lap 83 of 134. So 52 laps here. Everyone has to hit at least once. But now Yoshi Racing has control. As Stein and Tata battle for 2nd, Normie and Tampax battle for 4th.
It's going to be fun to see the strategy as we see now Yoshi using all the lanes on this track as he now has a little bit of momentum. Remember, he is a premier guy, so him and Stein are premier guys. Tata and the 62 of Tampax, he's been very quiet tonight. He shows up in stage 3, and now we're starting to see the 62 also being competitive here, which is going to be fun to watch. Finally got through the mess that was the mid-pack scum. scrum. That's the word I should say.
Still good battles here for second and fourth as Yoshi already trying to pull away and isolate himself from the field.
And Tata is just trying to get back up to second.
And he does.
So now they got a single file out as we see the third two get free. Oh, on the wall!
Tampax
And around goes Tampax!
Collects Redneck. The 42, a troop in there. The 19, a Master Killer. That's going to be a
Oh, huge pile up, and NASCAR guy does it again! He does it again!
Up in the air, bouncing around.
If I want to see a wreck, and I want to see someone hit it, I'm going to NASCAR guy.
Caution is out. Number 4 for incident. 6 caution overall with the 2 stage-ending cautions.
So as soon as I said Tampax got some good, good track position, he immediately gets wrecked. Which is kind of crazy. So I jinxed him. As soon as he gets free air, some good track position, someone gets loose ahead of him and then wrecks him. So sad times for the 62 as he finally got some good track position. That sucks for him.
Yeah, and looks like Hidden Troop is in pit road here. I don't know if he's in there to repair damage or if he's done for the day. I'll have to get an update on that.
Exo avoided that wreck. So good on him. Georgia Dog as well, the 21 at Mac. Oh no.
We'll see if pits is open this time.
Oh no. There's someone close to the top 15. Oh god. He went from 32nd. Now he's, I think, inside the top 20. Go Dogs. This man, if I have a look factor on him, he gets the most amount of luck I've ever seen in league racing. Even though he's mid as hell. Obviously, he does decent. He's fine. But I want to see where he finishes. I want to see if the over/under is gonna. I want to see what it crushes. I've been watching that all night. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
So we do see that there was a free pass car. Let's actually go on board with him really quickly as I'm trying to navigate through it. There he is. That's the 78 Mets fan, everyone's favorite owner. There he is.
Let's go! Let's go, Mets! You better race this time, though. Do not stop and wait at the line like you usually do. It's unfun to watch. I want to see.
And yes, I can clarify second DNF of the night. The 42 of Hidden Truth suffers his second DNF of the night. Second DNF of the season for the 42 car. Drove to 99 last week.
Silent, if you think that was the big one, we've had 3 big ones. 3.
4 cautions for incidents. 3 of them were huge wrecks that were entering 3. The other one was a few cars around that caused that late caution in stage 2. And then 2 additional cautions for the staged ending brakes. As Yoshi in a stall, we're actually going to go on board with Tyreek here because he has the last stall until the pit exits. We'll stay on board with Tyreek. Hopefully the leaders. Yeah, there's Yoshi already out of his stall before Tyreek crosses the finish line.
Yoshi's not going to be the first one out. We see some strategies. 7 car beats him out. Proto.
Yep, Proto had a good top 10 run last week.
Some pit strategy by them boys.
But
NASCAR
we had
guys,
cars that stayed out. Yeah, NASCAR guy, Fisher.
He's damaged. No, he's damaged. I saw him literally kill some cars in the field.
The 95 of Fisher Racing is here, staying out.
He's definitely pitting on shoes. There's no way you don't pit on shoes.
But
that
then,
much damage.
Right behind him, driving the 96 tonight, Mr. Dark Ghost. He drove the 23 last week.
Yep. I want to see that.
And also, we're going to do an onboard here for the restart. We're going to actually look at the 41 of Exo Austin when we get back to green. So shout out to the official player for redeeming those channel points.
Oh, it's Exo himself. What a... That's Exo, by the way. You didn't know. That's
I didn't know about that at all.
No one knows about Exo. You know, we don't know his username. I don't know who he is. You know, he's an unknown face in this field. I said it, Exo. You deserve that.
So we do not choose this time. We will choose next time around. Field's still getting straightened out.
I know Cam was going to be disappointing me on Wednesday.
Master Killer in pit road. Also brings another car with him. I believe that was the 9. I'll go on ahead and check.
Yes,
a few cars.
it was
yeah,
Tyreek.
Master Killer, Tyreek, yeah.
And Big Sean, no? Big Sean's out. Who is that in 22? No, that's not Meds.
Rocky Top.
That is Rocky Top, okay.
Rocky Top. Okay, there he is. Okay, good, he didn't lag out. That's what I was worried about. You kept saying he was in his pits. I was like, oh, did he lag out?
Nah. Alright, NASCAR guy is going to lead us to the green.
So NASCAR guy trying to have a better season this time around, and last year he was one of those that was eligible up until the very end of the regular season. Just was on the wrong side of the cut line, as he will surrender the lead and give it to Fisher Racing and his teammate Dark Ghost. So we'll see what happens here. First car on the top is the 27. I am not surprised by that decision. Right behind Tim is Normie.
So Fisher decided to actually, in the 96, decided to actually officially stay out, which surprises me. I thought they were going to come down with that group, and no, they decided to actually officially stay out. So I'm kind of worried. There's only 2 of them, and they're both on the bottom, so they're going to get stumped here.
Fisher Racing, one of those rookies this season, behind the wheel of the Ream machine. So the first 3 rows, Fisher Racing and Yoshi Racing. Row 2, we got Dark Ghost and Normie. Row 3, Proto, and the 24 of Yoshi.
Okay, let me disconnect my...
As we get ready for the restart, try and get
about 35 to go.
35 to go, you say?
It should be 33 when we go to the line, I think.
34 to go at the line. It'll be lap 91 of 134. Going to the restart zone. Back to green.
Here we go. We're back to green.
By the 27, keeping pace.
Yeah, I was going to say, Normie also giving a good push off the restart, as Fisher might lose the lead off of 2 and 4. 1 and 2 if he can hold side by side.
Tata
doing the lane again.
Up the racetrack.
He's been doing that the last 3 restarts. I've seen him do it every single restart, which is crazy to me, as you see Godog's getting walled back there.
To the line here, I'll go on board with EXO for the next 5 laps. So when we get back to the line, it will be with EXO.
All right, so Fisher holds on. I'm surprised.
And look
by
at EXO go up to 5th.
Oh no, EXO doing good on screen time. Surprising. Here comes Normie. Pushes the 96 past the 27.
For the next 5 laps, lap 92 right now. We'll go on with him until the end of lap 96.
Do prime on the apron, he slides up, does not make contact, good. Exit by him, as we see, I'm trying to get up to Yoshi Racing.
Yeah, there's Normie up to 3rd by Dark Ghost. Here comes the 41, getting help from the 24.
Yep, on fresher tires, remember that. There's a tire difference as he slides up. Here comes the other Yoshi. Here comes that other Yoshi in the 24. Here comes Sterling, here comes Mac. Stein as well. 95 hits the wall. Here comes Battle for the lead. Here, Hendrick. 95 hits a little bit of the wall tap.
Oh, Normie hits the 95.
He moves him. Yep.
Not going to do him any good as Yoshi Racing begins to pull away. 3 wide for 3rd.
This is Yoshi, the other Yoshi, the 27. Loves to see in his mirror.
Fisher still fighting on the top. They're sliding up.
They're
able to go double file.
This is Sterlo underneath EXO now trying to make a pass for
Hey, Apex, what's the one guy we don't want to go on board for a few laps?
Oh, that guy?
You want to take a guess of who that is?
Let me guess. Is it the name that starts with G?
Yes.
Oh, God. Bro,
shout out to Nathan for the 300-point redeem. We'll go on board with Go Dogs immediately after we're done. The 41 contact. Hits the 96 in the inside wall.
He goes around.
EXO around. In the middle of the
car survives and they're all around.
In the middle of
Go Dogs is involved.
The 41 goes around.
Go Dogs is also involved.
And the
He was
caution
not
is out.
spared. Go Dogs is not spared, and then around it after the line. They crashed. They crashed on their caution. They're wrecked on the front stretch. They're wrecking still on the front stretch. They crash after the line.
You'll have to check
That's
Apex
crazy.
for that point of view. I'm staying on board here with XO until the end of
Oh
96.
my god.
When we get to the next restart, we'll go on board with Go Dogs then. So again, thanks to
it was the
Nathan
95.
for those channel points redeemed.
The
We'll go on board
95
with
just
him for 3
died.
laps.
Oh no, outsider. What is he doing?
Actually, yeah.
95
yeah.
died. Alright, do it. Do it.
So we'll stay on board here with XO. He gave himself the onboard curse.
I told you, bro. It's dumb. It's dumb. Do not choose yourself for onboard.
Well,
I learned my
ironically
lesson.
enough, this is the end of lap 96. So once this is done, we'll go back to regular POVs until the restart. That is when we'll swap to Go Dogs.
Oh my god. If you actually want to watch actual good racing, switch to me. Because Go Dogs is not worth watching. Hey.
So once he crosses the line, and that
I'm
will
joking.
do it. Alright.
What? Well, now we can watch his progress, Hendrik.
Yep.
So I just want to keep saying this. We made a bet in our Discord, over under for 18. Was it 18 and a half or 19 and a half?
I
It's
didn't
still
check.
I think it was 18 and a half, and so far he's disappointing his undervotes. So I know a lot of people are being disappointed. If you were a betting man, I would bet under or over technically, because I think right now he has decent speed. He's just, Go Dogs. Yeah.
So there's Go Dogs. We'll go on board with him for the restart. So because you used the
It's gonna be
300
fun.
channel points, that's only for 3
Alright.
laps. So we'll
I'm gonna
see
do
him
someone
for
for
the
you.
first 3 laps on the restart. Again, just for future reference, I know I said this earlier, the 300 point redemption is for a random driver. You can't request which driver it is. Since I didn't say in a while, I'll give that one a pass. But again,
it's
thanks
random.
for redeeming the channel points. That's been a thing that started this season, only the second time for NXT. As someone
Gotcha, so
did
it's-
stay out here, we're going to see who that is.
It looks like the 19 of Master Killer taking his wave around.
Yes.
Taking his lap back.
Master Killer won, but there was someone else ahead of him.
There's also someone else, yeah.
Yeah,
I saw
that's
that.
Steel Carrot. Steel Carrot is there.
Steel. He's had a rough night so far early on.
Well, Steel
So he's
Carrot
looking to
did
redeem
get some
himself?
stage points last stage, so he does have a couple
9 cars
extra points in his
out.
belt.
No, he's not. 95's out. I think, he's coming. Jesus Christ, I can't tell. There are so many.
Getting a
I
little
keep seeing them.
tongue-tied.
Yeah, I keep seeing them crawling out, and they're not. They're just pitting still. But your leader out of pit road is going to be Yoshi Racing, the 48 of Normie. The other Yoshi... Dude, what is up with people liking that green fella on Mario? I love him too. Yoshi's a really good character, but jeez, why are there so many of them?
We're getting ready to cross the line to end the lap 98. We'll see what these two do, and they pit. So Carrot and Master Killer are in. They will surrender
love that they
top
sped up.
spot, and that will give
They
the lead to the 27 of Yoshi if he elects to stay out here, which he does. So Yoshi racing to the point as we begin lap 99 of the scheduled 134 lap distance.
If you ask me, they actually built up a gap between them and the cars that stayed out, so they might be able to, I think they'll easily catch back up to the field. So good decision by them. Okay. There we go. Oh god.
If I'm not mistaken, we are on the middle of our 6th caution of the event tonight.
I think it is our 6th.
8th overall because of the 2 stage breaks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If I count stage breaks, we had 8. Oh my god.
So stage
Where's that
winners
wheel?
tonight, Tay Ahead won stage 1, Yoshi Racing won stage 2. Yoshi out in front right now. A couple of DNFs tonight include Wit and Hidden Truth.
That will get sad to me. Fatality also came
Caution
up at red.
3 in stage 1, by the way. Stage 2 was when the chaos began.
Yeah, exactly. We had no caution in stage 1, which surprised me. We had one incident that may have been maybe a caution called, but besides that, it was very clean. But as we saw, tensions rise as we get later in the race, and we're starting to see some mistakes by the drivers. It happens, especially with this big of a field. But here they come to choose.
We'll wait.
They're doing choose
We'll have
again.
Yeah, we still have a couple cars that we're waiting on here because there's still a few more cars than most in pit road. There's Tampax and Stein. I think NASCAR guy might have lagged out. SP Motors in pit road, I think he might have lagged out as well. And then the same with the outsider in the, not the outsider, Rocky Top in the 22. The outsider is in the 2. There it is.
I just saw some people pit as well on that choose, so they did double choose. They didn't choose the last lap before, now they did, so now we're going to see the pack.
Everyone that is exiting did not lag out, however, we did notice a couple extra cars in pit road. There goes King Coda, and then there goes Mets fan in the 78. Go on back to the front in the after 16. This, but Rocky Top, unfortunate for the 22 after starting on the pole at Dega at the beginning of the season. Same thing with SB Motors. Motors also out tonight. Disconnected. Hidden, Shroop, and Witt we already discussed. And then NASCAR guy also out tonight after leading at least a couple laps tonight under caution.
Someone who's gained a lot of track position here on this restart is out 34, Trusting Banjo. He hasn't been up front all night, but he gets the chance to start in the second row. Here we go. 34 already drops out of line back there. 38, 36.
Back to green.
Good restart by Sterlo. Suspiciously good. Is he the leader?
For 3 laps, we'll stay on board with the 14.
Was Sterlo the leader there? Because he beat the 27.
The 27
was the leader. He beat Yoshi to the line. So that was a great restart by the 16 crew. As we see, now they're single file on the bottom. As we see, they make a little bit contact behind them. As we see the 16 is Sterlo and Trusting Banjo, someone who's been quiet all night. He's part of that front row group that joined us in this season, so he's new to the league. It's good to see him running up front. He's one of those guys that we thought earlier on. I know last week was rough for him, but this week I think he could run well. As we see Normie and Sterlo make a little bit of contact.
33 to go in this one. We're staying on board with Go Dogs up until the end of the next lap for requests with the channel points.
Now, oh, Yoshi got pushed up to the top lane. He's going to drop back massively, and that's Yoshi in the 24, not the 27. Here comes Banjo. Got a good run off of 3 and 4.
Close call
just
now there.
He's all over the 27.
All right, last lap with the onboard due to the 300 channel points being redeemed.
But there's no move being made as he really can't make a move, so they're going to single out basically up front. As Sterlo continuing to look for a move on Cobras, we see a little bit of a lag on this screen. As we see now Tata and Yoshi battling the 24 and the 18. As we see the 3 car of Cowboy Tech got a little bit on the apron.
And with that, that will do it with the onboard. Get back up to the front. The 27 right behind in front.
The great battle between Tata and Yoshi, as they're still side by side between those two. They've been side by side for about a lap and a half now. Yoshi trying to hang on to his spot. Here comes Georgia. Good run between these 5 drivers, or 3 drivers technically. Here comes the 1 car of Comical, a new guy in the series as well. We haven't seen much of him, but it's very early on in the season. He's in the 1 car this season. Going to be a good watch as we see the 24 nearly comes down on the 1. He clears them.
So I just want to mention this. We're at 30 to go. So really the pit window is pretty much open at this point. Do you risk trying to pit here and hope that it stays green the rest of the way?
I wouldn't pit early. I mean, with this big of a field and what we've seen with cautions, we see Dude Prime. Look at that 73 green machine. We have not seen him all night long. But look at him, when it matters most, he's inside the top 5.
Car round in turn 2. That was Cowboy Tech. I believe the 13 of Leppy also involved. But Cowboy Tech around near the exit of turn 2. We just saw it. There he is.
That's not good for us. Damn it, guys. We got Witt lagging out, and now we got our 2 main drivers, but Sterlo's inside the top 5 at least.
Still green because that was only 1 car that wrecked. Right now, Yoshi in front, but Banjo in P2. I had him as my sleeper pick tonight. So far, it's a pretty good pick, if you ask me.
Well, he was quiet until the stage, Hendrick, so we didn't know. And now that he's got clean air, I don't want to jinx it like Tampex, but now he's at clean air. I mean, this is his opportunity to run very well. Remember earlier when Tampex got finally clean air, he got immediately died. So I'm not gonna jinx. I'm not gonna say that he could have a chance to win, but he's
keep
got
an eye on that 48
shot
of Normie. Normie in third.
Been up front all night. He's been top 3 all night.
Duprime rounding out that top 5, all single file right now.
36 is still trying to hang on. He's losing that pack a little bit.
But another
But
person that we talked about earlier that kind of faded away from our view, but is finally back in the picture, is R4D in the 36.
Well, I'm worried about him losing the draft if he makes a mistake here. As we see Dude trying to make a move on Sterling. That's going to cost him a spot potentially here. 36
R4D
pushes
and
him.
Cobra now in this fight.
Yeah, Sterling's starting to lose the top 3.
Tate ahead, 24. They're not in this group anymore. They've lost a lot of time to where they
Georgia
once
looks
were.
quicker than a 24.
Comical
As you see, got a lap car.
battling the outsider just around the end of that top 10.
Who's that lap car? Someone's
now.
down on the grass.
Caution's out.
Oh, caution is out.
Caution is out.
What happened? Oh no.
A couple cars back here still off pace. Yeah. Dargo, Steel Carrot, all trying to catch back up. Same with Tampax. I believe Go Dogs was back there. There's Dirtiest Cat. This front end is destroyed. King Coda.
God damn, that was not
so
what I wanted to say.
9th overall caution, 7th for incident. There's Cowboy. It's that good break for him. He was one of those that wrecked before the yellow came out. So now, everyone can make it if you pit. So, Yoshi Racing, for those of you unfamiliar with him, he came over from RHRL, another league that I commentate for on Twitch. And he was really consistent in that league, and he's bringing his talents over here to the NXT Series. First start this season
Premier.
So far, he has done it all.
Hey,
yeah,
Hendrick,
Yoshi also
remember,
in the Premier Series, yes. And he is in
you
the
will
Premier
be seeing
tomorrow.
Yoshi tomorrow.
Yep.
He will be in the Premier Series full time, but this is him coming down for his first race in ODRL, so it's fun to see him in the series. Gonna be good competition. I don't know if I can compete with him in the Premier Series, but it'll be fun to see if I can improve throughout the season and compete with a lot of these newer guys that we're finally getting some new guys in Premier. We had it was kind of lackluster last week as we didn't really get a lot of new guys, but we got some few new guys that just joined this week for Premier, so it's gonna be fun to see how they transition or fit in with the new guys. So it's gonna be fun to watch. Overall, though, tonight, biggest field I've actually watched ever in Heat 5, which is surprising because I've watched a lot of big competitive fields, but 36 is the most I've ever seen in a league race, and we had 39 in quali. So I love to think about that, which is crazy. I've never had a actual full field of league racers.
The pit road is open. We'll see everybody go on down. We're still around that 30 to go proximity until the end of this one. But we can make it the rest of the way.
Yep, they're officially good on fuel, so no more fuel worry or strategy here. They're good on fuel. It's going to be interesting to see if we have... I think we're having another caution, obviously, but... I think one of these top few
Yoshi
guys,
out
I don't know
first,
who.
Sterlo, Normie, Banjo, R4D, the top 5 for the first ones out.
I have a big feeling that a Premier guy won't win this race. And, oh, Master Killer just hit the wall. I have a feeling a Premier guy won't win this race, and I only have one striking feeling for it. I feel like someone in 3rd place or 4th place right now has a little bit more speed. Or no, he's been consistent. I would say Normie has been.
You can make a case with a good chunk of the people in the top 10. Top 4 definitely, but you can't rule out certain people that's in that top 10 right now, like the 18, like the 24, the 88s also had good speed tonight. As everyone's still trying to get their positions sorted out.
Cobra had to stop and go for his penalty. Because it was, he had the ghost where he had to stop and then go again.
So we'll see if they're able to choose this time or not. Hopefully we can get this back to green ASAP. And looks like we are. Normie to the top. The next car behind him there looks like that is the 11 of Cobra. The 19 of Master Killer to the top.
Alright, I'll tell you directly, I just spent 500 channel points. We're going to Yoshi Racing.
Alright, so we'll stay with the 27 for the next 5 laps. Thank you for the 500 point redemption.
I feel like we're gonna have some chaos here.
We're on lap 113 out of 134, so the restart, when we get to the line, there will be 21 to go. And again, as I mentioned earlier, once we hit 5 to go, there will be no more yellows for the remainder of the event. And we'll interview our top 5 drivers in the finishing order after this race concludes. So, for row 1, Yoshi Racing and Normie. Row 2, Sterlo and Cobra. Rounding out the top 5 is Banjo with Master Killer on his outside. Back to green.
Good restart by the 27 and the 48, respectively. Here comes Sterlo, being aggressive on the apron. Does he do the Tato strat where he hits the apron and rolls up into the field? No, he does not. Keeps that straight. Remember, the apron, there's a little hump. So it's a little bit different for most tracks. There's a little hump on turn 1, which can spin you around if you hit it wrong. So it's definitely something to watch throughout the night, which we really haven't had, I don't think. But it might have been an issue early on. But when you get that low, you got that hump, and that is an issue that you could be facing if you get too low.
Final 20 laps.
Oh yeah. We're now, I don't know how many ways through the race, but now it's Sterlo and Yoshi Racing. Okay, so we thought
5 scheduled ongoing laps for the 27. That's what we're seeing right now. Currently is the leader. Won stage 2 earlier tonight.
Tony back here, it's chaos. And see the 2 car on the 96 get a little free.
We've had 9 cautions tonight, 7 for incidents. The other 2 were for stage breaks.
62.
In fact, we had 0 cautions going up to the end of stage 1.
Yep. Tata making a move on his teammate. He moves him up. Here comes Do Prime. 3 wide back there on the front stretch.
So far, everyone able to sort themselves out right now. The chase is between Yoshi Racing and Sterlo. Sterlo and Yoshi Racing had the 2 fastest laps in qualifying. However, Sterlo had to go to the back, being a premier driver. And Yoshi Racing had the second fastest lap. The fastest of those other cars, but he also had to go to the back and be a driver.
Harris just got into the...
Oh, Yoshi in the wall! Into the grass he goes!
He keeps it straight! But he loses a ton of time.
Yoshi down the fence!
He's gonna leak up the field though. Dude Prime might get linked back up to the front pack with that draft of Yoshi. So that's gonna change some things as we see Trusting Banjo get a little loose. Him and his teammate are 1, 2nd, and 3rd. Front row is loving their performance tonight. Or what is it called? Costco Motorsports or something?
Yeah,
Costco Motorsports with an impressive 2nd and 3rd right now. In their 2nd race of their team's history.
At 16 to go, so with that being said, that will conclude the onboard coverage for the 27. Sterlo in front, but Banjo and R4D 2nd and 3rd. Oh, close call with teammate. 36 of the grass. Banjo saves it.
Oh, someone else went in the grass as well.
Top
Back there.
R4D, he was running third in contact with his teammate. Zim way down below. 15 to go.
Blocks 48. Do Prime up to 5th, so impressive run for him. As we saw there, some context between teammates.
Still green after all of that. Oh, big block to Yoshi by Normie. I think at this point, Normie knows you cannot let Yoshi back by.
But that might cost him the win as well, being defensive. But at the same time, he doesn't want to lose another spot. If he wants to win, he's got to keep Yoshi behind him.
A top 5 in a breakaway. Tata and the 18 trying to get back up there with them. And right behind the 18, I just want to give a shout out to the driver of the 5. How about Harris? Debut tonight, running in the top 10, running in the 7th position.
He did rough up Cobra a little bit, but he's been solid tonight. Very impressive debut.
Finally
overall.
starting to see that speed come out of this 5 car.
You didn't see it last season? Damn.
Well, that's last season.
Well,
Oh, little contact with Cobra.
I'm joking.
Obviously, Georgia was very fast in the 5 lap.
Caution!
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 Gonna have to wait to see what the caution was for. We're trying to. Oh, Big Sean.
It better not.
Might have been Big Sean. He was one of those back there. He just crossed the line.
Better not be one of the guys on high voltage.
So now.
Swear to God.
Well, you did call it. We were gonna have another caution. That
Well,
means
yeah,
another
I did
restart.
say that. Another restart with this big of a pack within 9 to go. Somehow Goldog is gonna Mickey Mouse his way into a top 20. Telling you right now, that's gonna happen. He's gonna hit top 15 somehow. Someone up front is gonna die.
Everyone pitting. Will anyone choose to stay out? I hope not.
Let's see if I can get back. You're gonna get a top 20 tonight. You should be
So
able to beat the
they're
allegations.
crossing the line now in pit road to make it 11 to go.
So
To
caution
update
cutoff is 5.
Everyone on yes, caution cutoff is 5 to go.
So they got
now
6 more
at 11
laps.
to go.
Yes, and now with this pit stops, do we see anybody play the strategy game? Because like maybe there's another caution that comes out almost immediately. We don't know. And
Yeah, we'll do a quick rundown B13 when everyone gets out pit road.
well, you should know the first one, B13. He's someone who races in your series pretty often.
It looks like Sterlo is going to be the first one off.
Did Normie beat out Yoshi Racing? He did not. So Yoshi
So
gets
on
around
board
him.
here with the 16. Here he is.
Oh, dude.
So it will be Sterlo in front. Then it will be Yoshi. We're still trying to get this sorted out here.
What are they doing?
It's like Normie, maybe the one in third, but it's like Banjo.
Oh! What are they doing?
Banjo and
Correct one
Dupron. Trades the
I
paint
don't
there
think
just
Duke
now
wants
under
to repeat
caution.
I think Banjo.
Yeah,
wants
look
the
out. They're
spot.
still going at it here under the yellow.
I don't think Dew will give it up.
And I think it is Banjo's. So Banjo will be fourth. Wow, that was interesting to see there. Might have even been a glitch from our side, but
I
that'll
don't
be
think that was a
something
glitch
to
from our side.
that'll be something to monitor. Duprime in fifth, Tate ahead in the 16. There he is, running in the 6th spot. Cobra in the 11th, in 7th. In 8th place, we just talked about him, the 5 of Harris right there. XO Austin in the 41 in 9th. And then the 24 of Yoshi rounding out the top 10.
Outside lane's gonna be busy, buddy.
R4D
See a lot of guys.
in the 36. We just saw him hit the grass, was able to recover. He is going to be restarting on the inside line. The 32 of Stein will pick the top.
10 car. He
10 car King Coda on the outside of 36.
If he can manage the top.
Behind them, Georgia and Fatality in the 4. Next row, the 62 of Tampax is on the outside. Couldn't get a good view there on who's on the inside. Looks like that's Max Snipes in the 21. They're trying to get
Yes, that
stacked
is
up
the
together.
21.
Tyreek Speed behind the 21.
And the
Comical
77,
Sphinx
who's also
will be
new.
next to him.
77 is
of
dirty as cat.
on the inside next to the 95.
95. Who's done decent tonight. He just got he's stuck in the back
NV
now.
Redneck, Master Killer. Just all them. Dark Ghost and Go Dogs next to each other.
Yep. And then we got some other people, but we don't got enough time.
Cowboy Tech, Leppy.
Here they go. Stroller, a great restart. Bad restart by Proto on the top. Not Proto. Banjo on the top lane. Here comes the 48. He's going to be able to clear. See someone already on the apron a little bit back there. But Sturtle leads over the 27 of Yoshi Racing with the 48 right behind him.
Yeah, if I missed any channel point redemptions, let me know. I was just going through that full field again.
Alright, can Sturlo hold on and win this race? Can Normie lock himself in the playoffs? And can Yoshi Racing, same as Sturlo, steal a win from these NXT drivers? Here comes Yoshi, gonna get a good run off of 1 and 2 potentially here on the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's got the draft.
There'll be 7 to go at the line.
Tata's also trying to stay in this pack as he's got the 34 Banjo in front of him, as Banjo might be falling off a little bit from the leaders.
7 to go.
Go Dogs, come on, man, you can get it. Don't use the apron, he just spun himself. Damn it, Go Dogs! Every time I talk about you. And there's a caution in the back. Cars around in the back, 2 cars.
So Go Dogs around and
Leppy. Apron.
Leppy the 13.
Yep.
We'll see if that's going to be the official caution. They may have to reveal when they get to the line. Make it 6 to go. There it is, in time. That is the last caution of the race, officially. Alright, so I do request everyone in chat, you don't redeem any chat points from here on out. We're going to try and keep an eye on the front here for the remainder of this one.
Man, every time I talk about him, I give him encouragement. He literally does something like spin himself on the apron. Like, why do I even try with him?
But Leppy and Go Dogs involved in that accident to cause another caution.
No, but, alright. So that's going to officially do it for our cautions, so whatever happens, happens.
So, we'll see a pit road will be open here this time.
I don't know if you pit. Like, I don't know.
I
like,
wouldn't.
This is a hard-ass decision.
Oh!
Oh, Sturlo! Sturlo got turned!
He spun!
He got turned!
Yoshi Racing
and he's on pit road.
Sturlo!
Was Sturlo trying to fake it out?
What is going to be here?
Was he trying to fake it and got turned because of it? What the hell? What?
I don't know what I just saw.
I don't know either.
The top 2 just collided.
Just spun,
going into pit road. So now what is the call going to be here with Sturlo?
Well, he clearly pitted, so he's going to be put in the rear of the field.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think he wanted to pit. He wanted to fake it out to get someone in front of it behind him, and Yoshi didn't realize that and hit him. Trying to fake it as well. So,
and this is what happened. This is his debut. He is in premiere, but he's running tonight. And now we have a little bit of a incident here that may affect the ending here.
If you guys are ever interested in football, I won't give you a hint, but okay, that's good. Alright.
What the?
Alright, I'm just saying, Jaden Daniels played well. That's all you need to know. So anyone who's a football fan, they played well tonight. So if you guys look at the NFL scores online, you can see that they played really well.
And take a look at what's going on here. They chose
teammates on top.
Did not pick the top. It would be Tate ahead on the top on the front row.
without Sterling here, it changes a lot of things.
With under 5 to go, if you wreck, you are SOL, because there are no more cautions for the rest of the event. When we have this restart, you will be getting to the line to make it 3 to go. Brent is unfortunately too young to understand what that means.
SLO?
No, SOL. Brent.
SOL?
Yes. You're gonna have to do your research.
Well, that's okay. So, well, significantly out of. Well, why don't you just say it like that?
Regardless, if you wreck, your race is over.
That's like a test.
Figure this one out. Hopefully, figure
that's
it
a
out by
test
the
for
podcast.
my school. That's a test in my school. All right, we're going.
Here we go. It'll be 3 to go on the line. It's Yoshi and Tata head front row. Who's gonna win it?
They stack up behind Tata. Bad restart by the outside lane. They may have stacked up and got some damage, but we see a good restart by the 40 and the 27. 34 tries to clear all of them as well. He does. No, he does not. Tata gets on the outside of him. That's going to end it for the 34's chances potentially.
Yoshi, Normie, Banjo,
yes, he does.
all three have never won in ODRL. But now the door is open for one of them to win tonight.
Normie trying to get there. Remember the last time he had a chance, he actually got moved by Tyreek
for his
first career in at Vegas.
Yoshi,
so let's see if he can do it.
I
think he's got the speed to hang on,
Normie
but
enters in much harder, trying to get close to that bumper.
That might have been too much, to be honest with you. He needs to get settled down and get his line better.
It'll be the white flag when we get to the line. Start getting brought up in the back. We are still green. White flag in the air here in Kentucky.
Normie has the 34 to deal with. I don't know if he's going to get there here. He's going to send it. He got him.
Banjo's going to give him a shot. He may have one more chance.
This is the one corner where braking is important. Remember, they can brake, and there's always a fucking run.
And he will not get there. Making his premier debut tomorrow night, he's going to start his time in NXT with a dub. Yoshi wins at Kentucky. Normie second. Banjo third. Tata's able to bring it home fourth.
Cobra
fifth.
recovers the fifth. Yep. Sixth is going to be due Prime. We got 7th for Yoshi, the other Yoshi, the actual NXT Yoshi champion. And 7th, 36 of R&D. He recovered the 8th. Stein recovers the 9th. And Tampex after that huge wreck in Stage 2. He finished 10th. Sterlo, after that altercation on pit road, not even seen inside the top 10. So, tough break for him.
Yoshi racing before the main event tomorrow night for Premier. Grabs his first NXT win. Obviously, he doesn't run for points for NXT, so that won't be applied for a playoff spot in the NXT series. But it's good momentum going into tomorrow. We're going to hear from all of the top 5 here in just a few moments. Also going to hear from Mets fan on this.
Oh no.
There's going to be a couple interesting topics that will be discussed here. But good runs for a lot of drivers, including Trusting Banjo and Normie. But let's actually bring them all here.
God.
You can also go on ahead, Brent. You can interview 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I can do the top 2. Cobra.
I am a little. I don't know. Okay.
Banjo.
I will figure it out.
Normie. Gotta find Yoshi. There he is.
Pause it, dude. Please. Oh no, he disconnected. Damn it. Give him a minute. He's got the glitch. He's going to restart Hendrick. I've had it. It streamed too long. No, it's not just streaming. It's your Xbox being stupid. All right. Do we have? We have fifth place, but we don't have fourth. No, we don't even have fifth. Okay. Well, we'll wait. I guess they're not in here yet. Let me read the names. There's no. Did he get a top? I think it is. Yes, he got fourth. So I need fifth. I need his teammate Cobra. We got first. No, we don't have first yet. We don't have the other Yoshi. We don't have the Yoshi racing guy. Oh, we do? What the I'm half asleep now. Okay, I'll be honest with you. We got Yoshi racing. Who do we not have? We need Cobra. Who finished third? I'm trying to remember. Do we know who finished third? Okay. Banjo. Alright, let me get Banjo in here. Oh shit. Why is it invite the F122? Matt, you better keep this lobby paused. Yeah. Thank you. I'm joking. I'm leaving the lobby. Alright. Alright, we're on to numbers. Jeez, Hendrick begging for invites. It was like me earlier. I'm turning it off, invite only. Where the frick is he? There he is. There. Alright, guys. So, we're gonna get him in here real quick. Yep, I invited. Alright, I'm gonna start out this, because, you know, I'm doing fourth and fifth, so, let's get into it very early on. So, for fifth place tonight, I was watching him all night. He finally got up to the front at the end there. Hello, Cobra. How you doing tonight?
Good, how you doing?
Alright, so decent night. This was a huge field, though. I don't think we had this many numbers last season, but I remember the end of last season, you had a really hot streak, and beginning of the season, this is a great start to your season. Top 5 with this big of a field. Overall, good night for your team and crew. So what was your game plan coming in tonight? And I know did you get into a wreck in stage 2 or 3? Because I remember you fell back a little bit during that stage, but then you recovered at the end there to finish top 5. So give me your thoughts on tonight and what your plans are going into the future after this week.
Honestly, my plan was just keep my car consistent, but like coming in, I thought we were gonna have more long runs. We had kind of a mix. Kentucky's kind of tricky. You basically slide through all 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 can be really tight, so you're constantly battling both. But yeah, I think I kind of got freight trained on the bottom because I got dive bombed, and I got a little damage after a caution. Someone just ran in the back of me and gave me some damage, so I got shuffled back to mid 20th and made a pretty good recovery.
Yep, I would say so. You made a great recovery, in my opinion. Definitely good momentum as you basically drove to the field, which was impressive in my eyes. Top 5 for you and your team. Good points day as well, if I would assume so. So, congrats on the top 5. I know we'll see you a lot during the season in the booth, hopefully, but you never know. So, on to next week. Enjoy your night.
For shit, man.
Alright, we're going to move on to fourth place tonight, which actually, surprisingly funny enough, is your teammate. So, fourth place tonight was someone who I'm great friends with. This is the first time I'm interviewing this season. Hello, Tata. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Alright, so top 5. I know this is, I don't know, you were solid all night. I would say I didn't see you really drop out to the top 10 tonight. It was a consistent night. I think you got some good points. So give me your thoughts on tonight and what you had planned going into it as well.
Going into, I just wanted to get a top 5 was what I was shooting for, and I did, and I got some good stage points. I got first, fourth, and fourth overall. So I think that me and Cooper did the same strategy in the stage one. I took 2
Hold
tires.
on, hold on, hold on. Your mic is like glitching. On my end, maybe. Was
No,
it glitching on yours?
it was on my
I
end.
heard
It was
yeah.
glitching. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Like, can you reset it real quick? So, I don't want to mess up
Is it
on the
fine?
stream for you.
Yes, it is
speak
good.
again. Okay.
What'd you hear?
It was. I don't know. It was just like.
You
we could
went
hear it.
into
It was just
robot
like.
form, pretty much.
Yeah, it was a robot.
Um,
I would just repeat it.
so me and so to start off, coming into, I wanted to get a top 5, and I did, and I wanted to get, or I also got some good stage points. I got first, fourth, and fourth in the stages, and I think me and Cobra did the same strategy at the end of stage one, just taking 2 tires, and we got first, and I'm pretty sure we got first and second. Where'd you finish, Cobra?
I wasn't second. Maybe it was. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Well, he came out second, and I obviously got first, and overall it was a great night, especially with premier drivers in the lobby.
Yeah, definitely a good night for you guys as well. Good points day. You should maybe be the points leader after your winning last week, so it's good to see you running up front this season. I know it's kind of redemption season, as Hendrik said during the stream. It's kind of redemption, but not really, because you made the Final Four last season, so I know we'll be hearing from you quite a bit this season, hopefully, so congrats on the fourth place finish and
Also,
a top 5.
I want to say one more thing. The choose rule helped me so much tonight. There was one point where everyone lined up on the inside, and if I would have chose the bottom, I would have been 17th, and I chose the top, and I went to 8th. And then another one, I think I could have been 9th, and I went to the outside and ended up 4th, and I could have been 7th, and I ended up being on the front row in that last restart. So, just saying, choose rule was awesome tonight for me.
Alright, so he's giving some tips. Choose the lane with the least cars in it. Could help you get a better finish in your league races. Alright, have a great night, Tata.
Yep. You too.
Alright, so the next person has actually requested that I read from their typing, as their mic can echo a little bit. So next up is going to be our third place finisher. Had a great night. One of the new guys in this field. His name is Trusting Banjo. Hello, how you doing, man? Alright, so first question. I think I'm only going to ask so many questions, but going tonight, how did you feel, and what was your game plan heading into this, and what was your thoughts on the race overall, as you got a top 3? Good start to your season as well. I know last week was Super Suey, so it can be a little bit of a struggle, but this week definitely had some speed at the end there. I know that's a lot to type.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta open up my chat. It's like, alright. So from Trusting Banjo, I felt pretty good. I knew it was gonna be tough, especially with the Premier guys. I wanted to be aggressive but not stupid. It was rough for me at first, but once I got into the mix, I was able to stay there and got a strong finish. Agreed. I saw someone else try to do the same strategy as you. He got up front and then kind of died, but you stayed there all night long. I know at the end there you finally got inside the top 5 and you didn't lose it. So top 3 is definitely a great start to your season. I know this could definitely help you in the point situation, as points are going to look interesting after this week. We got a lot of good guys who maybe finish out in the back or maybe out in the front. You never know, but top 3 is what you want to the start of the season, especially in a newer league that you haven't raced in. A rookie season, good start for you guys and your new team. And, well, I don't know what to say. Good luck next week as well, as this is going to be a fun one. All right. So for our last two interviews, I'm gonna hand it over to my man Hendrik, and he's gonna get it done with.
All right. Well, we're going to go on ahead and start with our second place finisher, the
Yoshi,
driver
your mic.
of the 48, Mr. Normie. Normie, make sure your audio is once again included.
I'm here, Hendrik. It's good to hear your voice again.
Well, good to hear from you once again. I know, first off, congrats on P2. I know you wanted that one extra spot there from those last couple of laps. So first off, I know you and Yoshi have been battling pretty much for the majority of the race. Did you think that it was going to come down to you and Yoshi at the end there?
I thought it was gonna be me, him, and Sterlo, and Sterlo had a rough end to the race, as you guys all saw with the pit road incident. But yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know
I
what that
thought,
was.
yeah, it was interesting. I legit got jump scared when they collided in front of me. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so with that damage, I thought, okay, I have the advantage now, but I mean, he was still just a little bit quicker. He was just a little bit quicker than me the whole night, unfortunately, and second's great, especially 37 car field and then, 33 car field last week, two top fives in a row. I might be leading the points after the stage points too, so that would be awesome, but I mean, I'm really happy with this start to the season.
So we noticed going into turn one, you were pretty much sending it in there. You nearly hit the 27. So that kind of brings me to this question here. So if you had like maybe another 10th there on Yoshi going down the backstretch, for someone that did get bumped out of the way last season for a win, now in the other side of the coin, if you had the chance to bump the 27 out of the way, would you have done that, or would you have still tried to get by him cleanly?
Definitely would have gotten by him cleanly if I could have. My whole goal in turn one was just to send it as far as I could and like get as close to him as I could. I did actually hit him, which messed up my run for the backstretch, and did that was basically what decided about. Me and Parker have raced each other for a little while. I've raced with him quite a bit actually in another league. So I know he's a really clean driver, really fast driver. I don't want to wreck him, especially in his debut race, even though I want that first win. It'll come eventually, especially with the speed I'm showing. So just gotta keep that in mind and go to the next week.
And speaking of next week, I know it's a track that you've had some experience with, at least definitely when you were leading there last season. We'll be in the next gens at Kansas next Sunday night. So looking forward to that race. How do you feel about your chances there? Do you think maybe you'll finally get that win, or do you think we'll maybe see something that happened like last season with fuel mileage? Or do you think that you're not going to really know for sure until we get to Sunday?
I feel like the next gens are fuel mileage every single race, so there's gonna be something to do with that there. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think I'll be fast, but who knows what the strategy will end up being. Just hope to be there with a shot.
All right. Well, Normie, before I let you go here, do you have any special shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout out to Iron Legion. Thanks for letting me do this. Shout out to you and Bren. You guys do a great job at this. Shout out Banjo, first career top three. Shout out Yoshi winning his debut race. It was fun racing with both of them all night. Also Tata and Sterlo as well, and hope to do it again next week.
All right. Well, Normie, congrats on two straight top four finishes. I believe you should be correct with being the points leader after tonight. I wish you the best of luck going into Kansas next week.
Appreciate it.
No problem. All right. Well, there is a first-time winner, and that comes in the NXT series for this guy who's going into Premiere tomorrow night and will compete in the Daytona 250. That is the driver of the 27, Mr. Yoshi Racing. Long time no see, bud. Make sure your audio is included.
Got you. How you guys doing?
Doing good, but I know you gotta be feeling a lot better than us. First off, congrats on the dub. So I just want to rewind things just a little bit, going to the end of stage two. I was talking about how much of a run you had going out of turn two. You made it three wide to get by two cars, and then you get by the other three within the next full circuit around to get the stage two win. So I wanted to ask from you, how much of a difference did the newer tires make, or was it more so just how fast your car was overall?
I feel like it was a mix of both. Obviously the car was really, really good, especially towards the end. But I think in that situation, it was just a matter of them racing each other. I think the top three were all stayed out, and the 32 car was right in front of me. And the 32 got held up by the slower cars, and I just split the gap, and I was able to run the outside, so on the 18 and got the stage win. So I think the tires definitely mattered a lot in that situation, but the car was definitely really good, and it was just a matter of being in the right position at the right time, and we got the stage win there.
So now I want to go all the way to the end of the race. The last caution that came out, it was you and Sterlo. Obviously, something happened there. We thought that you two had collided around the pit road entry. I want to hear from your perspective of what happened there.
Yeah, that was really strange. I've seen what other drivers been doing all race. I know some people will like fake going on a pit row and then like at the last second they'll move back out. So I wasn't planning to do that exactly. I just wanted to like run down there and just maybe like not necessarily at the last second, but the 16 I guess was looking at behind me and got panicked and thought the whole field was pitting. So the 16 just swerved down, tried to make it into the pits, and he was never going to make it. And I gassed it up because I thought he was going to stay out, and I had nowhere to go, and I hit him, and I got damage, and I thought the race was over because like damage in aero damage at least is will kill your car, but turned out it really didn't matter at the end there, and I was able to hold on and for dear life and dub.
So now I want to fast forward to tomorrow. Obviously, you were one of those people that didn't do the duels, but because you're full-time in Premiere now, you will be in the Daytona 250 tomorrow night. So I want to hear, what are your expectations, not only for the opening race for Premiere tomorrow night, but also the Premiere Series as a whole for you?
Well, my expectations are pretty low, to be honest. This is just judging from the field that I've raced with before. This is a very competitive field, so I don't know what to expect. I'm just hoping to be competitive and hopefully race for some wins, but I'm not expecting like top three, top five runs every week. I'm just kind of hoping to be up the front and just stay out of trouble, stay consistent. But as for a 250 tomorrow, it's just about learning about the other drivers and just learning about how to race this league. That's why I ran this race, and I wanted to learn about the rules and all the pit stuff and all the caution stuff. And I just wanted to just learn about this league. And before I get thrown to the wolves tomorrow with the Premier Series, I guess it turned out pretty well for me, huh?
Yeah, I'd say it did. It definitely did for you. And if it means anything, the field that was here tonight, the numbers is going to be really similar tomorrow with the 35 car field. So just give you the quick heads up there. All right. Well, Yoshi, before I let you go, not only celebrate the dub, but prepare for your debut in Premiere tomorrow night. Do you have any special shout outs you'd like to give before we begin to wind this one down?
There's not many people. I just joined this league last week, so I guess thanks Stein for inviting me to this league. Got to thank the admins for being so welcoming and allowing me to join this league on short notice. I thank everybody that racing up front. The 16 of 48. I think the 18 was up there. 32. Everybody that was up there raced clean. It was fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope to continue that in either NXT or Premiere, and I can hope that have a lot of fun this season.
All right. Well, Yoshi, congrats on getting it done tonight. First start in NXT equals first dub. I wish you the best of luck in trying to do the same thing for the Premiere Series tomorrow night.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right. So,
Congrats again.
as me and Bren did last week, we're going to recap the results tonight. I'll begin with the top 10, and then Bren will do the next 10 after. We'll flip-flop after that. So I'll start Yoshi Racing getting his first dub in the NXT series as his first start. Also won Stage 2. Normie in the 48 getting P2 tonight. 2 straight top 4s. I was also right on my picks this week. I had the best picks this week overall with Normie in second. And
Alright,
Trusting
don't keep bragging
Banjo
to yourself.
with third. Yes, I am going to brag about it. Trusting Banjo with
I'm
the third
disappointed
place
myself.
finish. Good run for the 34. Expect him to be in the top 5 in points after tonight. Tata Head in the 18, another phenomenal run tonight, winning stage 1 and securing the top 5, gets P4. And then Cobra rounding out the top 5. How ironic. After the week those two had, they both redeemed themselves after that whole controversy. They get 4th and 5th, respectively. Duprime, 2 straight 6th place finishes under the radar this season so far. We'll see if he keeps it up next week. The defending champ, Yoshi, with a little bit of bittersweet redemption after lacking out last week. He gets a top 10 tonight, gets P7. R4D, 2 straight top 10s. He gets 8th tonight after finishing 2nd last week. Stein in the 32, good run for him tonight. Was in the top 10 for the majority of the race, and he finishes in the top 10, gets P9. And then Tampax in the 62, rounding out the top 10.
Alright, I'm half asleep, but I'm do this real quick. Alright, 11th is going to be Harris. Got a good top 20 in his first run, top 15. Good run for him. EXO finished 12th. LA Fatality in his return to the series finished 13th. Max Snipes at the finish. God, I got suspended. Give me a second. Alright, Max Snipes in 14th. Master Killer gets a top 15 and 15th. In the Redneck, he finished 16th in his first career start in the series. Tyreek finished 17th. Jordog, who I expected to finish well tonight, did not have a great finish in 18th. Still Carrot finishes 19th. Proto finishes just inside the top 20. So you know what that means? We won the bet. Over under. It was over. It was way over. Good God. All right. Outsider finished 21st.
Big Sean
it,
in the
you do
12 in 22nd. Yes, as Brent mentioned, outsider the 2-car 21st. Had a great run last week. It's not the same this week. Big Sean in the 12 and 22nd. King Coda in the 10 and 23rd. Mets in the 78 and 24th.
He beat him. Yes.
Yep,
Mets beat Go Dogs. That's all I care about.
Go Dogs in 25th place.
He was over. I hit the over.
Dirtiest Cat,
I
the
told you guys.
77, one of those making his debut this week. He gets 26. Leppy again, 2 straight 27th place finishes. Not the start he was looking to have after last season. Yep. Cowboy Tech in 28th. Comical Spinks in 29th in 1-car. And the Dark Ghost rounds out the top 30. And then since you're tired, Brent, I'll do the rest of the lineup. Fisher Racing in the 95, the last car on the lead lap in 31st. Sterlo, after the incident there during the final caution when he went into pit road, he finishes 2 laps down in 32nd. Rocky Top, the first of the other 5 who had disconnected way early on, 37 laps down in 33rd. SP Motors in the 66 and 34th. NASCAR Guy in the 49 and 35th. Hidden Truth in the 42, 2 straight lagouts for him, he gets 36, and then the same could be said with Witt. 2 straight lagouts for him, he gets 37th tonight. All right, well, before we wind this one down for good, I want to hear from Mets his thoughts on how tonight went. So, Mets, make sure your audio is included.
Mets, you beat Go Dogs. You beat Go Dogs,
Oh
Mets.
my God, I beat Go
beat
Dogs.
him.
What a night.
Let's go.
I can't. No, shut up, Brian. Tonight was...
Okay, that's rude.
Tonight was an adventure. We had better nights. NXT, better nights. 37 people, 36 people, whatever it was. It was definitely an adventure at Kentucky. First stage was absolutely amazing. I know we dodged some 1-car wrecks that we could have definitely had some cautions on that we got lucky on.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that with
a couple
you
cars,
and someone else.
A couple cars did that. But overall, we'll move on. Going into making the schedule, we thought we were at 18, 19 people in NXT this season, with 3 people racing their way in from Premiere. That definitely changed as soon as the January 1st hit, maybe a little before that. So our roster went up. Kentucky would not have been the second race if I knew that. But I put the trust and faith about adjusting the roster after that. I was like, all right, let's just do it. I'm excited for the schedule to come. Kansas can be a 1-lane track, but not usually wreck fest if we have 30-plus cars. And then we got Pocono doubleheader. That should be okay. And then week off. And then Daytona. the same day as Daytona 500 in real life, so that should be fun. But yeah, I was okay. I'm not really upset about it. NXT has earned my respect enough to not get mad about one race. We try to clean some things up. People got to get used to each other a little bit more. I'll look back at the race and probably be upset about a couple things, but it's okay. I'm sure it was fun to watch, especially that first stage.
Man, I really wish I got in a little bit, but at the same time, we saw a lot of incidents, but at the same time, it was an entertaining race to watch
There
up
was a lot
front.
of
I
mental
just know.
mistakes. It was basically just
It
mental
was a
mistakes
hornet's nest.
and a hornet's
It was
nest
a
type
hornet's
thing.
nest.
Low draft
Yeah.
with 30 people on a Kentucky can be really stressing if you're not all top tier guys. So if you mix the roster with some beginners and some really good guys who could be premier, and then mix it with some not so great guys, it could be a tornado worth of interesting stuff. But no worries, we'll move on. Kansas should be fun.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Bren didn't make the
Next
race,
week.
so that was a plus.
Yes, also
Go
Come
true.
Dogs!
on, man! You could have kept it out!
Go Dogs beat
Okay.
Bren.
Okay, I had to beat the top 3. The guys who qualified 1, 2, 3. I knew my lap wasn't good enough, and I said that before. I knew my lap wasn't good enough to make it in. I didn't deserve to make
You'll
it
be
in. I
fine.
knew what lap I had to
Your
run.
season starts tomorrow. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Well, either way, Mets, with you saying that, I kind of hate you a little bit. But we got next week. Next week is going to be Kansas, our 22 race. So there's been a trend that's been going around. We heard someone in the VC already call it out during the interviews, Hendrick. Fuel saving has been a massive part of the 22 cars. We'll preview that on the Wednesday podcast. But we'll see you guys next week for Kansas for week 3 of the NXT series. See you guys.
Yep, that was Brent concluding his podcast, and I will podcast. God damn it, Brent! All right, I'm gonna go on and sign this one out again. Tomorrow night, the premier season starts with the Daytona 250, 35 car field, so it will be just as chaotic as tonight was. And then, as Brent mentioned, Sunday will be the NXT series at Kansas. Alright, thanks again to Suspect Apex for hopping on into the booth tonight, not because he wanted to, but also because he was too slow in qualifying. I'm Regular Show 48, signing this one out. Congrats to Yoshi Racing on getting the dub in his first start. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah, I hate you. Peace.